What's up, guys, and welcome to the inside of the all-new BMW M4 Competition Pack. Now, this car is a bit different to the cars I normally drive. You see, I normally drive cars from the manufacturers because it's my job to test them. Whereas this one kinda actually belongs to a very trusting friend of mine who is away and needed to collect his car. So he gave me a call last night and said to me, "Can you please go fetch my car and then just look after it so I have his car for a day and a bit." So essentially, I am a babysitter. And best of freaking all, he left me his petrol card. I mean, hello! M4 Competition Pack that belongs to a friend and his petrol card are in my possession. Fridays don't get much better than this. So yeah, let's get going in this bad boy and see what's what. Oh, I love BMW's ends gear levers. It's a little round ball. It's really cool. I also have a dislike for this music they play in these undercover parkings. You know? So I think I'll make my own noise, really. Yes, M Performance exhaust system for the win. Let's rock and roll. So, what makes this M4 Competition Pack? Hold on. Alright, so what makes this M4 Competition Pack different from the normal M4? Well, on the outside, very little, if I'm honest. It's got different wheels. It's got 20-inch rims in the front and at the rear. And the rim design now looks a lot like that found on the GTS model. However, yeah, besides some little black bits here and there, like on the grille, around the windows, the badge is black and the exhaust pipes are black. Other than that, there's nothing much that separates this car from the normal M4, looks wise. Performance wise though, there is a bit of a difference. Holy moly, it still goes like a bat out of hell. Oh man. Wow. weekend right now, but man. Oh, woo. Ideally, what BMW excels in is handling. And although this car has more power than the normal M4, it has a completely new suspension system. I'm talking new springs, new dampers, new anti-roll bars, and all of this works together with the adaptive M suspension settings. So yeah, car handles a bit better than before. So on the outside, the M4 Competition Pack doesn't really look that much different from the normal BMW M4. But under the bonnet, we find the 3-litre twin-power turbo straight 6, which now, instead of 317 kilowatts, this baby produces 331 kilowatts. It still makes do with 550 Newton meters of torque. Now, although BMW are all happy about their performance increase and power increase on the car, I will be honest with you, I don't really feel it. And to prove this, you can just look at the 0 to 100 times of the two cars. The Competition Pack with the 7-speed DCT gearbox does 0 to 100 in 4 seconds. The normal M4 with the DCT gearbox does 0 to 100 in 4.1 seconds. Now, unless you are a Formula 1 team, who cares? It's a point of a second. So, performance-wise, I mean, the 331 kilowatts, you know what, it's there. And if you gear down, oh. But it feels the same as a normal one. It's still such a laugh. It's such a laugh. Oh, it's a mad car. Really is mad. What I find that as well with the car is you have to be quite awake, because the traction control light tends to go off like a strobe light sometimes, like it's in a club, you know, just because really this car spins up the rear wheels like every chance it gets. Likes to spin up the rear wheels. And if you are not careful, and if you think you are brave, and your kahunas are like this, and you want to impress somebody, and you put the traction control off, for example, I don't know, if you're leaving a cars and coffee meet, as you've seen many times on the internet, and you decide to put the traction control off and show off to your girlfriends and to your guy friends, I don't know, whatever, you need to be awake. Because this car just all of a sudden decides to kick you in the balls at every opportunity at once. If you're going to put the traction control off, just be careful. Like, I'll show you now. I'm going to leave it on. I'm going to show you what happens when I pull away from here really quickly. Traction control light. Traction control light. Traction control light. So, yeah, if it was off, I would still be there, going around in circles, you know, just trying to go somewhere. So best would be leave that on when you're on the public road. Just don't fool with it. Okay, so the outside is pretty normal. What about the inside? Well, apart from the really nice M stitching on the seat belt and the random holes in the seats, there's not much difference. This car has some really nice carbon fiber inserts, which I think is a must because it looks cool. And it also has, okay, that's all it has actually. One thing I do like about these M cars is their really cool rounded gear lever. It's a really nice gear lever. I think it's really one of the key points of the interior. which sets the car apart from lesser, slower BMWs. So yeah, seats are new, seat belts are new, and I like the gear lever and the carbon fiber. The dashboard, I know people complain about the dashboard a lot, but really it doesn't bother me. I really like this dashboard. I think everything it's still driver focused, as it always is in a BMW, and it's neat. It's really neatly laid out, and it's good material. Nice plastics, soft touch. Yeah, I don't know why people complain all the time. I like it. Another thing I like is the dials. I am a huge fan of these different color dials, and on the M cars they are grey. Well, on this one, remember the M5 is not grey, but on the M4 and M3 and my M5, these are grey, and I just think they look fantastic. I also like the little gear change light indicators. They start flashing here at like 6,500 RPM. It's quite nice. It's a very race car. This car should have had the steering wheel with the lights in it, because that's cool. That should have been on this car. I mean, competition pack, you'd expect it to be on this car. But yeah, other than that, guys, interior is, I can't complain. I really like it. So ever since the BMW M4 and M3 came out, the F80 models, people have complained about the sound that this motor makes. And to be honest with you, at low speeds, yeah, it doesn't sound that good. It sounds a bit rough sometimes, but dieselish really. But I'm speaking about like low speeds, in traffic, pulling away. But once you have it in Sport Plus mode, that's when it really starts, you know, pleasing one's ears. And here by 5,000, it really starts coming in. That baritone really starts coming in. So, you know what, guys, take a listen and decide for yourself. I'll be honest with you, I do like it. I find that sometimes a car is too loud all the time and you can't do anything about it. This is nice because in efficiency mode, it closes the valves and you have a normal car. And then the moment you pop it into Sport or into Sport Plus mode, the thing wakes up and it howls. Really, it makes a glorious noise. So yeah, take a listen and tell me what you think. Okay, so this is from inside the car. First gear, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good from in here. Okay, so this car has launch control. But I mean, come on, you know, it's our friend's car. I shouldn't do the launch control. You know what? I can't. I got to be responsible. Alright guys, so that was my video on the BMW M4 Competition Pack. So yeah, I just want to say thank you to my buddy for lending me his beautiful BMW M4 Competition Pack. It's been a fantastic 2 days with the car. Thank you that you trust me. You are probably missing some rubber on the rear, but I know you would do the same to the car if you had it. Thanks. And then secondly, I would like to thank my friend Trevor, who lent me this camera. It's a Canon EOS 650D, and I've never used one of these before. as you can probably tell from the shocking shaky footage in the video. But you know what, dude, thank you so much. I must say, I have really nice friends. I mean, the one lends me his camera, and the other one, he lends me his BMW M4 Competition Pack. Now, on that note regarding the M4 Competition Pack, would I buy it over a normal M4? Probably not. You know, the normal car is just so good, and there's so much power. It's got the same amount of Newton meters, and it's 0.1 of a second slower to 100 kilometers an hour. Yes, you probably find that the little bit of extra kilowatts help it on the top end, but then again, the normal one doesn't really struggle to get to 250 kilometers an hour, and delimited, it won't struggle to get even further. So yeah, but if you are a person that is obsessed with handling and the way a car feels and all that kind of stuff, then you know what, the Competition Pack is probably going to be for you, with the added suspension upgrades. As for me, I mean, the normal car, you know, is pretty good, and I've driven it before and I really enjoyed it. It is just as wild as this thing. And what I would do if I had one, I would actually just save the money from the Competition Pack, and I would fit all the M performance parts to my M4. So the front splitter, the carbon fiber spoiler, I would fit the carbon fiber side skirt thingies, I would fit the M performance exhaust system, and yeah, that's what I would do. But like, you know, if you want these cool wheels and things like that, then, well, yeah, get the Competition Pack. For one, I'll probably just get the normal one. But anyways, guys, thank you. That was my video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to make another one soon. Cheers.